Have you ever caught yourself saying, I just need more time? More time to work on your goals, more time to fix your life, more time to finally do what you said you'd do. But here's the truth. You don't need more time. You need more clarity. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. But why do some people get ahead, build their dreams, transform their bodies, scale their business, while others stay stuck? It's not about more hours. It's about knowing what to do with the hours you already have. Today, we're going to break this myth down and rebuild it with something real. Because once you learn how to control your focus, your structure, and your energy, time will stop being your enemy. What you're doing wrong. Most people aren't lazy. They're overwhelmed. They wake up, check their phone, scroll for 30 minutes, then jump into the day without any direction. They react instead of lead. They move, but they don't move toward anything. When your mind is cluttered, even a free day can feel like a burden. And that's the problem. You think you need more time, but the time you have is being wasted because you don't know what to do with it. You chase to-do lists. You start 10 things and finish none. You multitask your way into burnout, and it's not your fault. The world is noisy. Every app, every notification, every person pulling your attention in 100 directions. What to do instead? What you need isn't more time. It's a filter, a system that helps you block the noise, focus your attention, and move with clarity. You need to know exactly what your priorities are. You need to design your day before it begins. You need to protect your energy like your life depends on it. Here's the framework we'll use today. Get crystal clear on what matters. Structure your day to protect those priorities. Build energy rituals to support your focus. Execute with intention. Review and adapt consistently. Learn to say no. Build accountability. Let's break them down. Clarity is the compass. Without it, even effort becomes chaos. Finding your North Star. What do you actually want? Not what sounds cool, not what you think you're supposed to want, but what you really want. Write it down. Be specific. Not get fit. Say lose 20 pounds and feel proud when I look in the mirror. Not get rich. Say build a business that lets me quit my job and travel. If your goals are vague, your days will be too. Clarity isn't about knowing every step. It's about knowing what direction to walk in. Ask yourself, if I could only accomplish one thing this year, what would it be? That answer is your North Star. Follow it. So far, you've learned you don't need more hours. You need a better system. Time without clarity is wasted. Specific goals bring direction. Vague ones create distraction. Design your day on purpose. Look at your day before it starts. Don't just wake up and react. Block time for the things that matter. Don't just write a to-do list. Assign time slots. Example, 8 and to 9 o'clock a.m. Deep work, 9 o'clock, 9:30 a.m. Email, 9:30 sounds 10:30 a.m. Creative project, 11 o'clock, 11:30 a.m. Workout, 12 p.m. Lunch break. This isn't about being rigid. It's about being intentional. When you assign time, you assign value. Use themes. Mondays for planning, Tuesdays for creative work, Wednesdays for learning. It gives your brain clarity without decision fatigue. If you don't control your schedule, someone else will. If you don't plan your day, your distractions will. Protect your fire. Time means nothing without energy. You could have 10 free hours, but if you're drained, it won't matter. So you need to manage your input before your output. Here's how. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. No compromise. Move your body every day, even if just for 10 minutes. Drink water more than you think. Eat clean fuel. Junk food ruins your clarity. Limit dopamine spikes. Avoid endless scrolling. Check in with your body midday. Ask, do I need fuel, movement, or rest? If your body feels like trash, your mind will too. Energy creates focus. Focus creates results. High energy. Montage. Show people working out, drinking water, journaling, journaling, turning off their phones. So far, you clarified your real goals. You created structure for your day. You protected your energy. You're already miles ahead of 90% of people who just react all day long. Do what matters first. Every day, start with your most important task. Don't check your phone. Don't scroll. Don't get lost in fake urgency. Instead, ask, what's the one thing I could do today that would move my life forward? Then do that. First, before the noise. Even 90 minutes of real focus can change your life. Track your wins. Use a journal. Reward yourself for consistency, not perfection. Do this 5 days a week, and you'll make more progress than most people do in months. Success isn't found in more hours, it's found in better decisions. Fast clips of focused action, cut between a writer, a designer, an athlete, all starting their days with clear purpose. Here's what we covered. Time isn't your problem. Clarity gives your day direction. Structure protects your goals. Energy fuels your focus. Execution is where progress lives. Your system doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be reviewed. At the end of the day, ask what worked well, what felt hard, what should I change tomorrow? Improvement isn't about doing more, it's about doing better. Adjust your structure as your goals evolve. Drop what doesn't serve you. Double down on what does. Say no more often. You can't protect your time if you say yes to everything. Learn to say no to distractions, to obligations that drain you, to opportunities that pull you off your path. Every yes is a no to something else. Choose wisely. Protect your time like it's your most valuable currency, because it is. Accountability builds consistency. Track your progress. Tell someone your goals. Use a habit tracker. Join a group, even if it's one friend who checks in. Knowing someone else is watching pushes you to keep going. Consistency isn't about feeling motivated every day. It's about doing the work, even when you don't feel like it, because someone's counting on you, even if that someone is you. Slow plus intense. Let this sink in. You're not behind. You're not broken, you're just unfocused. It takes 1 hour. Remove the noise. Pick one goal. Move in one direction. Putting it all together. You have 24 hours like everyone else. But you can't afford to waste another day chasing distractions, answering messages that don't matter, saying yes to things that move you nowhere. Your time isn't the problem. Your clarity is. Get clear on what matters. Design your days to support it. Protect your energy like it's your currency, and execute like it's the only thing that will save you, because it is. Start tracking. Start scheduling. Start asking yourself at the end of every day, did I move the needle today or just spin in circles? Make the invisible visible. Plan the night before. Reflect the day after. Create systems, not chaos. You don't need a new year. You don't need a new plan. You need to show up with intention every day. Start now. Let's get it. Here's what most people never realize. Long-term success isn't about doing more. It's about doing less, better. The difference between average and high performers isn't who's busier. It's clearer. The clearer you are, the fewer decisions you have to make, the less you doubt yourself, the easier it becomes to get into flow. And when you live in that state, clear, focused, and intentional, time slows down. You stop wasting hours on what doesn't matter and finally start gaining traction where it does. Stay consistent by making things simple. The brain craves simplicity. So if your daily routine is too complicated, it won't last. Start by reducing decisions. Wake up at the same time. Work at the same place. Plan your day the night before. Use the same system every day. This creates rhythm, and rhythm creates flow. You want your process to feel automatic, like brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation, you just do it. That's the magic of simplicity. That's how consistency is built. Fill your environment with triggers that support your focus. Look around you. Is your space helping you or hurting you? Are your tools aligned with your goals? A cluttered space leads to a cluttered mind. A phone on your desk leads to distractions. You can't rely on willpower alone, so build a system that supports you. Place your journal on the desk the night before. Put your phone in another room. Use tools like focus music, noise-canceling headphones, or visual timers. Make your space a container for focus. When you step into it, your brain knows it's time to work. Build an identity, not just a habit. Most people try to build habits, but habits fade. Identity lasts. Don't just say, I want to wake up early. Say, I'm the kind of person who shows up early to work on my goals. Don't just try to eat healthy. Become someone who fuels their body to perform at their best. When your habits align with your identity, they stick. Ask yourself, who do I want to become? Then build your systems around that identity. The behavior follows the belief. The power of micro commitments. One of the fastest ways to build momentum is with micro commitments. You don't need to plan out the next 6 months. Just commit to the next 5 minutes. Set a timer for 10 minutes of deep work. Just show up for the first rep, the first sentence, the first step. Action creates clarity. You don't need the whole staircase, just the first step. Once you're in motion, everything changes. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Reclaim your evenings for strategic review. Want to master your time? Use the last 15 minutes of your day to review. No scrolling, no Netflix, just reflect. What moved the needle today? What distracted you? What will you do better tomorrow? Write it down. Use this space to reconnect with your goals, to remind yourself what matters. This is how you turn your life into a strategy, not a guessing game. Avoid the urgency trap. Not everything matters. Just because something feels urgent doesn't mean it's important. One email, one text, one call, they can steal your whole day if you let them. Urgency is the enemy of deep work. So start your day with what's important, not what's loud. Turn notifications off. Check messages after your focus work. Set boundaries. Your future depends on your ability to protect your attention. When you feel stuck, return to clarity. Everyone loses momentum. Everyone has bad weeks. But when you do, don't just try harder. Get clearer. Ask, where am I going? Why does it matter? What's the next smallest step I can take? Simplicity brings clarity. Clarity brings movement. Movement brings confidence, and confidence keeps you in the game. Build your systems around your worst days. Don't design your habits for your best days. Design them for your worst. Because it's easy to show up when you're motivated. What matters is how you show up. You need more clarity. Because with clarity, 2 hours of deep work can outperform 10 hours of scattered effort. With structure, you can create momentum on autopilot. And with aligned energy, you can become unstoppable. It all begins with a decision to stop letting time run you and to start running your time. So take the next 24 hours and apply one thing from this video. Just one. Don't try to fix your whole life. Just take one step. Write your goal down. Block out 30 minutes. Show up for yourself today. Because clarity is a choice, and your life will rise or fall with the decisions you make right now. Let's build it together. You don't need more time. You need this.